Yeah, that's what you try and do is successful teams, they get over the line even though at times they shouldn't. Certainly the trophy winning teams that I've been involved in over the years, it becomes a habit when you can, like I said, can win games when almost the other team looks like they're going to win it. So definitely we take a lot of confidence from that. We didn't play the perfect game, but to still get across the line is a huge credit to us. We sat down after halfway and we discussed almost trying to take the learning from the England batting, and we found that they possibly for that surface try to go too hard, and by doing that they offered us a lot of chances. So for us it was, we know with our batting lineup, if we can have wickets in hand in the last 4 or 5 overs, we've got a very destructive batting lineup. So that was always the plan. When I got out at the 15-16 over, that was possibly just a little of a speed bump. Myself and JP was going really nicely there. So that partnership, one of us should have batted through. And that's possibly where we let them back into the game. But, then Morris got a nice knock again tonight and got us across the line when we shouldn't have. England should have won that game. If you're England now, it's been a long tour, and something like that can knock the wind out of you a little bit because, like I said, you should have won that game. So for us, that's mentally a big step in the right direction. We want to try and put some scars, I suppose, mentally into England because we're going to see them again in the first game in the World Cup. So yeah, tonight was a bit of luck to get there. But like I said in the post-match, I don't think both teams played their best cricket tonight. There was a lot of mistakes made. Tactically, both teams made a few errors. So I suppose both of us will go back and try and rectify them and try and get better for the next game. No, I think it's just a case of us, first of all, having a long, strong batting lineup. 8 batters in T20 cricket is something that I really enjoy. I think that's where you can win games. The longer your batting order is, you're never out of the game. And England's in a similar position. They've got a really long batting lineup. So the key for me is to get Morris to the crease when there's not 4 overs left. When there's 1 or 2 overs left, he can come in and he's very good at clearing the rope. He can hit 6s from ball 1. And when you have that, him and David Wiese can both do it. It just makes your batting lineup so destructive. But once again tonight, obviously the first ball it was half a chance to get him out from England's point of view, and that would have been the game. I suppose a similar case what happened in Wanderers when he got a half chance there. So when it's going for you like it is for Morris, it's important that you ride that wave as well as you can, and he's doing that. He's winning games for us, and that makes him an X-factor player. I can only speak from the last 2 years. I feel we've made some real strides into that. If you go back, the previous World Cup, we played really well in T20 cricket. We won close games where once again we should have lost those games, and we pulled it back. And that's all you can do. You can try and get better at pressure moments, because that's the only difference between games like these and games in the World Cup. World Cup is just 10-15% more pressure because if you lose the game, you're going home. So if you can do small things like this right, like we did tonight, that's great learning for us. And obviously the other side of the coin, England tonight, they could have won it. So that's something that they would need to learn from as well.